jéem naa ko ba sonn nag antuwul mais bii moo doog a antu.
Ça, c'est de la poudre mystique. C'est de depuis que ça l'a rayonné, ça quand même. raxasoo sa loxo yi nga soog a ji raxas sa loxo ba ci sa coono ji. defal nga defoon sëlmu ko. ok c'est bon.
ba seey
nga xam si waaw.
ngeen situation yi ni mu fa demee ma bëgg ko. situation yi Sénégal nu mu fa demee ma xam ne affaire bi métti na trop fii da ngay jaayante ba sonn kon moo tax ma bëgg dem Espagne pour traiter samay waajur. maa ñaan yàlla jooñu si yoonu jàmm mais tiitu ma de.
ci suuf nii si
lu yàlla dogal rek ñu xam ne loolu la mais tiituñu ragaluñu.
Jimmy is one of tens of thousands of people on the move in search for a better life for himself and his family. The struggle to survive in Senegal is becoming unbearable. But the journey to Europe is treacherous. So much of this country depends on the life that comes from the ocean. Mbene Kane was born and raised by the sea. For centuries, her community in the fishing town of Mbor have relied on the Atlantic for jobs, food and shelter. But the seas are changing. Rising sea levels have eroded homes along the Senegalese coast. Rising sea temperatures and years of overfishing have depleted the stocks of fish, a staple central to the Senegalese diet and livelihoods.
gis nga jaay nañ géej gi jën amatul bareetul amatuñu lu ñuy liggéey dañ daan xëy dem géej liggéey ñëw jox suñu njaboot. na ngeen def sa waraan bi saam ñaata la. lan. 5000. yee. ni kay ci paan bi am fagaay. ki kay ma doon. liiwul. waraan bi mbaa sonn di sonn fan.
With her livelihood all but gone and a daughter to raise on her own, she's decided to cross the seas a second time with her 6-year-old daughter, Ada, hoping and praying that the rickety boat she'll soon be on will take her safely the almost 1,000 miles to the Spanish Canary Islands. She's lucky to be alive after her first attempt.
What happened?
Di dugal ay ndox ñu as ndox mi as ba sonn ndox mi di gën a dugg en même temps tamit gaal gi ñu duggoon baaxul bopp bi dafa feer commencé dugal ndox parce que géej gi dafa ngelaw léegi bi commencé di dugal ndox vague yi di gën a bëri vague yi di gën a bëri. dañuy théâtre ñu dem daal ba ñemeetuñu parce que da ngay daw marine bi ci suuf ci kaw ngay jëm te boo jëmee si kaw looy gën a dugg si biir vague yi di gën a bëri vague yi day dem ba sut la ba ci kaw.
But are you not worried about the dangers of this journey as well, for you and your daughter?
waaw tiit naa kay waaye li nekk sama xel pour ma dem moo ma gën a intéressé tiit bi dootuma ko gis mooy bëgg lu ma yor rek ak lu ma éduquer sama njaboot pour bu ëllëgee mënoo seere sa njaboot mën leen a jox lekk wala jaaxle nga ci dimbali leen ba ñu màgg il faut boo déggee foo xamante ni boo fa demee am dara risque la doo faale risque bi il faut da ngay dem.
I wonder whether this kind of changes your mind coming down here, or whether you're still as determined to set out to sea again.
bu fekkoon ni tey lii bi temps bi baax na daal amul ginnax amul dara naa delluwaat bu ma gisee géej gi daal dinaa delluwaat waaye ak nii géej gi dafa yëngatu.
Some people are critical of people making a decision to put their children into these boats and sending them out across the sea to the Canary Islands. That's the first little dots of land from these shores. But I always think that's a wrong question. It's not how could you put your children in a boat, but how bad would things have to be here for that to be the best possible option.
More than a third of Senegal's population lives in poverty. Climate change is increasingly driving people from the land, but the journey across the ocean is deadly, and the country is awash in tales of the horrors at sea. It is the price of the search for a better future.
There were 19 people from this village who went on the fated voyage that ended up near Cape Verde. Of that, only a handful of survivors seem to have returned from over 100 people, and we're going to go and meet one of those survivors who's only just come back. Salam alaikum. There have been many reports about what happened on the boat. Can you tell me what you saw?
Yeah, barawana jafe-jafe moom ndax dañu daw suñu 4e jour ala wegi si leen seet biñ seetee 2 jours si leen ko doon dund saa su xëyee jox ko si nekk sa ñaari kii paquet buñ kiyee si la temps bi kii waa jeexaat bi mu jeexee nag si leen embarqué biñ demee dem biñ demee ba si biir lépp moom xam na nit ñaa ngi dee mais buñ waxee dëgg ci yàlla tax ñun ñëpp suñu xel nan dee nañ ko defoon dañ doon xool bis bu rafet rek mais teewul tamit dañ wàkkiri si yàlla suñu borom xam ne yàlla moom bu la tegee natt danga koy nangu.
Hassan bears the scars of his journey forever on his neck. He was caught up in the ropes used to save the boat he was on for an astonishing 35 days.
Would you do it again?
lu tax dama nga dund dama xam ne metti na ci dem na ba xool alalu àdduna jarul lool saa daal des Sénégal rek liggéey ba lu yàlla def bu fekkee mën nga jaar kaw ñu jéem ko rek kii ay góor nañ comme yow Sénégal nga yaakaar géej yi demeetul noonu nga xëy wër dund amoo ko.
The sea that once provided is now depleted. It no longer gives life to this country. Instead, it drives Mbene and tens of thousands of others like her away towards Europe, some even to America. And it's the deadliest migrant route of all. The ocean is unforgiving. More than 3,500 people are estimated to have died last year alone trying to reach Europe. Some put the figure even higher. But however great the dangers, there are tens of thousands of Africans every year who are willing to risk paying the ultimate price for not just a better future, but a sustainable one. And the only way to get there is across the water. But before many even reach the shorelines of Africa, they must make another equally perilous journey across the mighty sands of the Sahara Desert. It spans an area of more than 3.5 million square miles across northern Africa, roughly the size of the contiguous United States. Scorching temperatures and arid land have made it the deadliest known route inside Africa. But for Georgette, it's also a potential lifeline.
Ça fait 4 jours. Là où nous sommes, je ne connais pas.
She's from Benin in West Africa. Like everyone here, she's poor and wants a better future for herself and her child.
C'est l'argent ou rien dans la vie. C'est pas le fait de faire enfant. L'enfant n'arrive même pas à trouver à manger là. C'est pas bon. Et mon mari est parti à Libye. Il m'a dit de venir chez lui, quoi.
She and 5-year-old Cedri hope to meet her husband in Libya, where they plan to take a boat across the Mediterranean to Italy.
Mon arrivée à Libye, je ne vais pas tarder là. On veut rentrer à Italie.
She waited 3 weeks in Niger to cross more than 800 miles through the Sahara. It's a treacherous 6-day trek with no guarantees of success and a high price tag.
C'est l'eau qui me manque. Comme que j'ai apporté l'enfant là, l'enfant soif rapidement quoi. Et l'eau qu'on a amenée, l'eau est terminée pour nous. On ne trouve plus l'eau à boire. C'est ça le problème.
Georgette's husband paid $500 for her and their son to be packed onto the back of this open-air truck, driving through the scorching desert heat, sitting shoulder to shoulder with dozens of strangers. More people on this journey also means less room for much-needed supplies, like food and water.
I want water because the sun is hot.
It's too hot.
I'm weak. So we need more water plus food. Water.
More than 5,600 people have died or gone missing in the desert since 2014. But the environment is so hostile and the smuggling shrouded in secrecy that the actual death toll is thought to be much higher. After days under the relentless sun, Georgette also finds herself weak, dehydrated, exhausted. But Georgette was relatively lucky. She and her son made it to Libya. They now wait to take a boat to cross the Mediterranean. But now they face another deadly journey across the sea. From Libya to Senegal, tens of thousands of people are on the move in Africa, and each year their numbers grow. Driven by war, want and climate change, it's forcing more and more people to take the deadliest journey in search of the promised land.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.